As we open on a typical Bits and Clips experience, family, set in sunny Seattle Park with attached garden, and Luca has just discovered a magical rose garden that is secret and hidden away, and he's going to take us all to see it. Preciousness right out of the gate. Let's go. Enter girl child, swaddled in rainbows on both helmet and t-shirt, as is her way. Boy child, who has dressed himself, wearing sweats and 2 different colored socks, with sandals in 90-degree heat, as is his way. Standard dad. I really need a new camera. Why do they have to be so expensive? And the orbs are multiplying. They're kind of pretty. Some of them are sun flares, I suppose. What's in there? Do you think the fairies left that there?
Yeah.
It's painted so pretty. That is our first ever painted rock find. And it was in a fairy hole in a tree. Precious. Yeah, that sums up how my day's going. Oh, my hair. Everything's a mess. Everything's a mess, baby. How do you feel about that? Huh? We're all falling apart. We're gonna have a much better evening because well, at least I am, because I have a hot date with someone that's not my husband, but I'll take you along so you will see. Sadie, how are you? She's fantastic. Yeah, she's doing great. So, we've had quite an afternoon. First off, Ryan opened up the dishwasher while it was in cycle and it exploded on him. Luckily, he didn't get burnt or anything, but he got covered in foam and water and just drenched from head to toe. We have all kinds of kitchen disasters happening, but those aren't exciting to vlog about, so just, we'll leave it at that, kitchen disasters. But I do want to tell you what's happened. Will you lay back with me? Will you allow that? Huh? Nope, just like her sister. Must be upright at all times. You guys remember that vlog? I vlogged where she would never lay backwards. So we have several little mini disasters that are going on at once, but the only one that I'm really going to vlog about is our chicken's butt. We have a egg-bound hen and she's not doing well, and we are doing all in our power to try and save her, because being egg-bound can be really, really dangerous, and it's been a couple days and the egg has not passed. We're doing all that we can. We've got supplements that she's taking that are supposed to help her. We've been giving her massages. She even has Epsom salt baths and massages with oils and everything. And okay, let me tell you, in the land of Ryan and Marie, I would have told you a few years ago that Love was a man who went out and built a raised garden bed for his daughter and wife who wanted to have a vegetable garden, even though he could have cared less about growing vegetables. Fast forward a couple more years, I would have said Love is a man who allows his wife to get a flock of chickens so she can have the little urban farm of her dreams, even though he doesn't care a lick about urban farming. Fast forward a couple of years from there, I would have said Love is a man who takes care of those chickens when his wife is so sick while pregnant that she can't do it herself. Fast forward to today, and now Love has been redefined once again in the land of Ryan and Marie. It's weird what you find romantic in adulthood, but as of today, Love is a man who steps up to the plate, puts on some latex gloves, and does what he needs to do to save a chicken. Because that's what Ryan did. He was like, don't talk about it, don't look at me, let's just do it. Forgive the pun, but Ryan is a good egg. Who knew that Purina made oyster shell? I signed up for chicken spa time. Hold her in these warm baths for 20 to 30 minutes. Ryan's the brave man who took on the more medical approach that we were guided through with a veterinarian telling us what to do.
Okay. But don't let them come out and spit until he gets them out.
We're trying. We're doing all we can for her.
Yeah, but I'm where we will help you. I'll watch out every time.
You'll really help me and watch out for her every time? Thank you, honey. She actually likes the bath. She's not in any hurry to get out. It feels good, doesn't it, babe? Yeah.
It's spa day for her.
I know. In a nice little self-made mud bath. Gross. In the farming world, we're going to put her in isolation and make sure that we can monitor her poops and her eggs and all of that to make sure she's recovering. But sticking with our spa theme, we are going to put her in her own cozy suite, and she gets multiple baths like that multiple times a day. She's going to be very pampered. You're going to be okay. She's snoring. Oh, Zoey. Okay, we've done what we can for her for the day, and I feel like you seeing me eating dinner next might be a bit of a jump to go from like gross farm work to dinner, so I'm gonna take a shower and we'll have a clean start. There she is, fresh blotchy estes. Look. Told you I like a drink in the beverage. Wait, no, words. Told you I like a beverage in the shower. I do enjoy a drink as well, and a beverage makes it sound alcoholic, and that kind of looks like a beer, although it's just a sparkle water. I've never had an alcoholic beverage while in the shower. Now I'm getting ideas, but maybe a safety hazard. Gonna stop talking, gonna get ready. Just nothing fancy, because my date don't care. I'll just do my hair the way it was before, because there's no time to do anything else with it. Look at my date. She's so cute. Look, she took me this fancy place with live music and it's popping. She is treating me well. And we brought this accessory with us. She's taking me out for my birthday dinner. And she's been here before and I haven't, but I am very excited because I haven't had sushi, real sushi, good sushi in probably 5 years. And I love sushi. Oh. Since Carly's been here before, she ordered everything. And this is called the Mount Rainier. It's a mountain. I'm so excited. Let's go. This is perfect time to watch somebody put a giant bite of sushi in her mouth. I will give you your space. She's done it. She did it. Good job, you. I don't know why, but I just took stock of everything they had going on in this bathroom and thought about the thought process that went into it to make whoever's enjoying it feel like a princess. By the way, it's non-gender specific, so everybody gets to feel like a princess. First off, embroidered rules to live by. The wood detail touches along the chair rail. And then, where does this go? Da-da-da-da-da. Hold. That's gonna be the finale. Where do you think the electricity goes? This is nice. That's pretty. Okay, but then somebody made a custom changing table doily. I appreciate that. And I also wonder how much it gets washed, but I appreciate that. While following the electricity down past the different woods, past the octopus that just dangles and watches you as you pee, comes around to the boom. It's a bidet. It's a bidet. Let's try it. I don't know how to make it work. Dry. It has a dry function. I'm a little scared of it, but I can't figure out how to make it work anyway, so oh well, now I've vlogged it. I've never seen a bidet in real life before. Some of you in other countries are laughing at me right now, but I've never seen such a toilet. I have seen the ones where the toilet seat rotates so that you're always sitting on a clean part. Very impressive. This one is heated, and I know that because even though I didn't let any part of my body actually touch it, I could feel it effervescing at me. It's all an experience. So here's the update on what we're doing. We went home. I went all the way home. We got in the driveway. We got out of the car. We went up to the front door and then we thought,
and I said,
no.
I don't want to go home with my kids.
I didn't want to either. And I was like, I don't think that Ryan's noticed that we're here yet. So we got back in the car and then we decided what we wanted to do was go creep on people.
That's what we're good at.
Yeah, so we were driving around really nice neighborhoods, eyeing like everybody's yard ornaments.
I'm nervous that they're like sending the cops to get us.
I know, we're the minivan, like they're gonna be all on nextdoor.com talking about the minivan that was casing the
They are,
plate.
that's exactly.
Oh, look at that house. We gotta get it. She is totally looking at us, but can you see the house?
Creepy.
Hi. I'm going back. I want to see that house. So we really are gonna be the people casing. Oh, it doesn't have. Oh, I like it. It's very tall.
Wait,
okay, maybe
ready?
Jesse Spano lives there.
Oh, hi, pretty.
Can you see it?
Let's be friends.
They go out on the water. Don't you want to go up to the front door and knock on the door and be like, can you just tell me what you do for a living?
So hi, how can I be you?
Yeah, I just want to know what you do. This one's kind of cool.
That one has cardboard in front of the windows.
I feel like this is where
It's super cool.
Goldilocks went after she got like the residual publishing rights from her book.
Yeah.
Like this looks like a Goldilocks house once she's made it.
Once
she got famous,
and then
she
there's
came look at the view she has.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi.
Can we go off of
Yeah,
that?
I think you can go down there. Maybe. It doesn't say you can't.
I don't think you can really get the gist, but one of the things I like about this area is no matter where you are, all of the houses look totally different. You can have, we were saying this, a little like dink falling apart jalopy. Can you use jalopy for a house?
Sure.
I don't think so. I think it's only for cars. But you can have that right next to a McMansion, right next to something the Jetsons should have lived in, next to the sort of Adobe Southwest looking house, something that should be in Arizona.
Say oh.
That's very Very nice. You do perfect. A goose. A goose. That was pretty good. A goose. A goose. Hi. Yeah. You look sleepy. Hello, smile. You cutie pie. Because this is the internet, it needs a disclaimer. Yes, she would be buckled in her little buckles if I was going to walk away. But a lot of the time I just set her down for a hot second. Plus I'm right here. Does anybody remember a couple of years ago when I said that I made a little hope chest for my someday new kitchen? I'm standing in that kitchen now and I just found the bin. It's been lost for years. So I'm gonna go find homes for these things in my someday kitchen. That is my now kitchen. Soft close. Scarlett's little apron. So cute. Why did I not buy more of these? I love them. I love the mugs too. Whoop. If you're on my Facebook, you know the importance of this piece. Cute angel sounds. Oh. Chop, 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 chop. Oh. Ooh, it can hold two. It actually holds those big bricks. This little tiny being. She's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm imploding and exploding at the same time out of joy and love and bittersweetness because she's growing and changing every day. I mean, look at how big she is. You were just in my belly. Now you're like twice the size. How dare you? I love you. That's how I feel about you. This is what I've done to my living room. She's got a little bit of a cough. She is reading book after book after book. I'm folding laundry, baby sleeping, I'm mopping floors. Then in here, I have taken down the entire kid. Here, hush now, Ellen.
I did not lie. I actually answered everything, which
I've taken down the kids' entire art corner. Oh, there's the orbs. They're ruining my aesthetic. I want to make this a functional space for Scarlett. She's got summer workbooks and things to go through and lots of reading. And these just were storage and it was ugly. So I'm trying to make it a little bit more workable. And right now, I've just destroyed everything. Scarlett has been reading so much. She's on her like 9th book today. And Luke is napping, so it's a race to get this done before he comes out here and starts digging through all these boxes. And I am watching The Bachelorette as I go.
Hi, H.
Okay, I pared it way down. Have you guys seen what it looked like before? We had stuff stacked high. The table was turned this way, stuff was stacked high up to here, and then these were just junk full of all of these kind of boxes, which are not easy to access. So now I've gotten rid of a bunch of the books and just kept what we need. Have the tools and supplies in there, some of their favorite little doodahs up there. Summer work practice books here, Scarlett sewing kits, more scholastic style learning things there for both of them. I've got her school workbook that she's supposed to do here. I've shown this, I think, probably on Insta stories, but her teacher gave her this awesome workbook. It's all summer themed for her to get it done. If she gets it done at the end of summer, then she gets some sort of cool goodie pack. There's also a reading log in there. So these are the books that she's read through this summer already. We're only 2 weeks in, and she has a bunch more that she's going to read. And then one of these really pretty coloring books for Scarlett and me. That's really pretty. So fun. And this is our summer bucket list jar. There's things like, what does that say? Play in a fountain. Each one of these is rolled up with a different summer activity that we want to do. Like play in a fountain, do an art project together, paint some neighborhood rocks, those kinds of things. Also, now that we have it turned sideways, we can fit 3 little chairs here if need be when Sadie's older. When I originally laid out this space, I wanted to have the shelves go both ways, and Ryan and I did that at first, which you can see the patch right there, but it didn't look good. It just cluttered up the space. So I think probably inspirational artwork or chalkboard or something there. It's still kind of a raw space. I want to put some of the kids' artwork up here and then get some of those bars that you can hang here with little buckets to be able to put pens and scissors and crayons and stuff in so that we can take them off of the tabletop. And Scarlett's going to work in her workspace right now. What are you going to do, babe?
I'm gonna make my own puzzle.
Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Okay, I'm not telling you guys nothing, but this lady just told me the sex of her baby, and we got really, really joy-filled, and then both of us.
This is how we do joy, just
yeah.
And like smashing.
Yep, smashing. We both just, what a weird sight for these two women who are not anywhere near each other to both be going like this. Getting the joy out, just gonna fly out of the fingertips.
Sometimes when I feel like I love Liam so much, I go up to him, like right in his face, like really close and go.
You do it for the yucky things, you gotta get the yuck out, but you also do it for the love things.
When there's like something on TV that's like too much, I'm like, but then when it's love, I'm like,
we're cut from the same ilk. I don't think that's a thing people say, but it's
cut from the same cloth.
Right, what's ilk?
It's
a thing. Babies, babies, babies. Oh.
All these conversations we used to have in that little bit of your house when it was your dining room, and you would be feeding Scarlett like puffs, and I would have Darcy, and it'd be really late at night for you and really first thing in the morning for me and stuff like that. We would just for hours just like mother alongside each other, just talking about nothingness, talking about like what toys. Remember when Scarlett was little and you were like, we're only going to buy her wooden toys with like an Amish feel.
And I stuck to that. I stayed with my wannabe Amish ways. It's the other people that infiltrated me with the plastic stuff.
You've had so much plastic.
It's inevitable. I'm so warm. I feel warm with the joy of baby news. Feels good.
What a nice season this is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a season.
It is.
All seasons are nice. Some of my seasons are shit, but this is a good season.
I've had my fair share of shit seasons.
Actually, yeah. You've had some pretty shitty seasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those
I'm in a good bubble though. We've got a good bubble going on right now.
Got a good bubble. I wish I hadn't said silver testicles.
You said what?
Remember the silver?
I do remember the silver testicles. I don't think they know of it though. Are the lights flickering? They are. That's my.
Can I do a brief rundown? You can edit out if you don't like it.
Go for it.
Marie, we were in the car in Seattle, driving into Seattle. Marie had just like told me something like just the most harrowing tale of something that happened to her. She was crying. I think I might have been.
It was mom related. It had to do with my mother's death, and it was one of those things that I hadn't yet said out loud, and I haven't said it out loud again since then, but one of the most awful things of my life.
Yeah, not even like oh, that's awful for you, like that's just awful for anyone. Anyway, so I was like, I don't know what to say to my friend here because that's just awful. And then I looked to the car in front of us, and where the exhaust pipe is usually, hanging down like the size of both my hands, was a pair of carved silver testicles. And in the midst of Marie's like harrowing grief, I was like, Marie, look, silver balls.
She goes, so is this a bad time to mention the silver testicles that are hanging in front of us? It was the only thing to do. I think that the Lord placed them there to break the moment because there was no way out. It was one of those like despair moments. There's nothing she could have said that would have been like, well, that's comforting, thank you, except for, can we take note of the fact that we're having this conversation behind giant...
That we're like swinging with the motion of the car. Like,
yeah.
Like...
Yeah. Thank you, man driving that pickup truck, for compensating. It helps. You don't know. It enriched my life. It did.
The day that silver testicles enriched my life.
Oh, that's the vlog title. Nope. Okay, I'm turning this off. I'm gonna just talk to my friend now and be in our joy bubble together. Boom, boom, boom. Weekly Bit, you get to know that this was my tripod for the clip in my last Awestruck video. A IKEA Kids Cup a ridiculous choice in a blush that's basically just teetering on let's kill my $600 camera and make it fall right in the toilet, and then a candle holder. So I'm gonna put my camera on top of that now because I make good choices in life. It wasn't tall enough. I'm adding a non-toxic deodorant to that hole. I live my life on the edge. Don't fall, I'll sue you. Don't. Okay, let's do this.
You are yet high the sky, written like a cold, full of fire down below. Oh, look at that, yo-yo.